And here we are again. Welcome to the fun, everybody. Welcome to the here. Welcome to the now. Welcome to this moment. Welcome to the Piergrossi podcast. That's me. So good to be with you. So grateful. So appreciative to be with you and have you joining us in this precise moment. We're live on Facebook Live, live on Instagram Live, coming at you at a little bit different time than I have been. I've been coming in the morning here, and it's in the afternoon. And when you're entering, you can share where you're from. You can click the share button on Facebook and share this with your friends. Share the inspiration. There's a joy in sharing. There's a real gift in sharing the inspiration that comes to us. So energy comes in, energy goes out. Energy comes in, energy goes out. When we feel inspiration, share the inspiration. When you feel inspiration, share the inspiration. When you feel inspiration, share the inspiration. And when you do that, you're in this constant flow of inspiration. You're in this perpetual flow state of inspiration, right? And so the idea is to be in a flow state means to be in a state of the energies moving freely in and out, in and out. Energies moving freely through you as an open, clear channel for the divine intelligence of this moment to move through you. So that's my advice. Whenever you feel inspiration, share it. And that's why we're here. That's why we're incarnated in all these different forms and shapes and sizes, is to make a difference in each other's lives and uplift and support and awaken and inspire each other to the highest versions of ourselves. So thanks for being here. So I'm going to tell you a story. It's the story of me. It's a story of me. There's lots of stories of me, but the particular story of me that I want to tell you about and how I've arrived at this moment in this place and time with you right now. And it's a very interesting time. It's a very fascinating time. It's a very unique time, and it's a very exciting time. So I started as what I would call a spiritual seeker. I called myself a spiritual seeker at the age of 20. I was searching for enlightenment. I was searching for self-realization. I was searching for the truth, spiritual liberation. And I devoted myself to that, and I gave myself to that over a period of years, right? So pretty much through all of my 20s, that was my one-pointed devotion. And then I reached a point where I felt like I had discovered what I was looking for. I had realized what I was searching for. And that was a gigantic accomplishment. I mean, it was an incredible feat, it felt like. And it felt like I had an answer and the answers to suffering for humanity, why people were suffering, the suffering that they were experiencing, the suffering that I had experienced. I discovered the answers. And then, as I was just saying, there was an inspiration to start to support other people and in relieving suffering and transcending suffering. And so I called myself a life coach and a spiritual teacher, because I was teaching people about who they really are, right? Realizing who you really are, and the realization of who you really are is the ground, is the foundation to transcend suffering. Because when you're suffering, you're in a state of delusion. You don't have a sense of who you really are. Okay, you with me so far? So I started calling myself that. I had a business card. I had it up on Facebook here, had it up on Instagram, had it up, was the events I would do, the workshops, the retreats, classes, spiritual teacher. And as I progressed in that realm and in that phase, I started to notice a couple things. One thing was my realization, if I could boil it down into a few words, was about what we often call non-duality, right? Non-dual realization. So another way you could say that is oneness. But oneness can bring in certain fancy visions and ideas. Non-duality means not two. So even though there's the appearance of two, there's me and there's you. There's me and there's the tree, right? There's me and there's a dog. There's me and there's the clouds. Actually, there's a realization that transcends the mind that realizes that everything is of the same essence. Everything is of the same infinite essence. And that essence transcends time. That essence transcends time. Yes. Y'all with me so far? Still? Because we got a long way to go yet. So, in that realization, and in looking into the spiritual teachings and then putting myself in that realm as spiritual teacher, I noticed a really fascinating thing, which was and is that whole realm is grounded in separation and division. Amazing thing, right? So you have people talking with their minds about non-duality or oneness or enlightenment or self-realization, and yet the whole foundation of the thing is rooted in separation of the spiritual teacher or the guru and the minions, whatever they're called, the disciples or the students, or right. So there's this whole facade of like, there's this person who's accomplished something. There's these people who haven't accomplished something. They're trying to get what the guru, the teacher has accomplished. They end up not getting it. Then they hate the guru, hate the teacher. He's not what he said he was, or she said they was. And, they're not what they claim to be. The whole thing is sort of a bizarre circus, that you can have a sense of like, you can have a kind of a laugh if you step back from it and look at it, but when you're in it, it's not really, doesn't really look so fun, right? So realizing all of that, looking at all that, seeing all of that, I never myself had any desire to be connected with the New Age movement because of all the ideology, because of all the stories, the attachment to stories, because of all the ego. Oh, I'm from this planet, I'm from this dimension, I'm from all of that was not my realization whatsoever, right? So I didn't have any sense of connection to that, even though I was put in that realm. And then the spiritual teacher thing is like, it's still a sense of identification. It's still a sense of division. It's still a sense of separation. It still reinforces the illusion of time. So in this realization, what do we do? Where are we at now? How do we move forward? So for me, I felt the need to just renounce all of that because I think it's over. I think it's done. I think it's old paradigm. No interest in it whatsoever. And I started to feel into what exactly is it that I'm really doing? What exactly is it that I'm really doing? What exactly is it that I'm really doing? What exactly is it that I'm really sharing? I do see a time where we're going to just be beyond labels altogether, beyond rigid categories altogether. So, but if we're going to play with labels, if we're going to have fun with labels, it occurred to me, it comes into my consciousness. Oh, yes. What I am is a presenter. A presenter. I am a presenter. Not in the sense of the way you normally think of the term presenter, someone on stage that wants to tell you about a bunch of stuff. Presenter as a verb in the sense of I bring people into the present moment. A presenter. I bring people in to the present moment. As Eckhart Tolle would say, the power of now, right? So I'm not here to give you a new ideology. I'm not here to give you a new teaching. I'm not here to give you new ideas, new beliefs, new stories. I'm here to be a presenter. I'm here to bring the collective consciousness into a deeper level of presence. So to come into a deeper level of presence, you actually need to transcend all the stories, you need to transcend all the beliefs, you need to transcend all the ideology, you need to transcend all the religious dogma, you need to transcend all the spiritual dogma, you need to transcend it all and just drop in to the magic, to the miracle of this moment right now, with your mind empty and open, with your heart empty and open, your body empty and open and available to this moment right now. And that's when the magic and the miracles happen, because this moment is magical and miraculous. You are magical and miraculous. But how can you realize that? How can you notice that if you're caught in the burdens of the past, if you're caught in the worries of the future? With the support of a presenter, there's the help to open to the magic and miraculousness of this moment. And this moment is where it's happening. This moment is always where it's happening. It's not happening anywhere else. This moment is all there is. This moment is all there is. And you realize that when you're a presenter. So, gets even better. In moving to the space of being a presenter, I started to notice something amazing. And that's how you're starting to see a shift in what I've been sharing most recently. So when you are present, and only when you are present, you find the key to upgrade all the areas of your life. That includes your relationship, physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your finances, your family, your business, your work. your purpose, your sense of community and intimacy. Everything, all these primary areas of your life can be upgraded through practice of presence. So in recognizing that and realizing that, I'm now starting to focus on what I'm sharing on practical, tangible ways for people to improve their lives in those areas I just mentioned. Because when you get in the realm of spirituality and spiritual teacher, people, they use that, unfortunately, as a way to escape the now instead of to go deeper into the now. So they use concepts, ideologies, beliefs, stories, ideas, fantasies to get embedded in an egoic consciousness, attached, identified to an egoic consciousness, and avoid the now. But the solution to every issue that we face is to go deeper into the now, to go deeper into this moment, to be fully present in this moment, to be authentically present in this moment with whatever arises, an unconditional relationship with this moment. An unconditional relationship with this moment. That's the key to your liberation, your freedom, unconditional love, empowerment, inner peace. And that's the key to upgrade in the realm of relationships, health, vitality, purpose, work, finances. So I realized and discovered a method, a process, which I'm now calling the VIP method. Brilliant, right? The VIP method, because it's for you, because you're a very important person. So it's only for very important people, such as yourself. And VIP in this case stands for vitality, intimacy, and purpose. Vitality, intimacy, and purpose. So this process supports you in those primary areas and affects all the primary areas of your life. So you can use this process to upgrade, to transform everything in your life, right? So this right now, I've been focusing on the relationship realm. I think it's such an essential realm in our lives. It's where our fulfillment is essentially derives from. So I have a 6-month package out to upgrade relationships, and I've had great success with people. You can see some of the testimonials in the write-up. But just transforming people's love lives, creating a space of, when you become deeply present, you become present with yourself first. When you become deeply present with yourself, you open this area of self-love, and then that creates the foundation to have intimate love and community connection with another. So I've been putting emphasis there. Again, it can also be a great upgrade for your vitality, for your health, for your sense of purpose, your work, doing work that you love. In whatever area you focus, as a secondary benefit, it will positively affect all those other areas as well, because everything is interconnected, interrelated. You can't upgrade one aspect of your life without upgrading all the other aspects of your life anyway. It's like a secondary benefit that benefits out. Let's check if there's any fun questions or comments. To be fully in the moment is to be fully alive. Everything is set up to avoid life and living fully connected. Yes. some great compliments and feedback. Thank you all for that. So how can you be supported? How can you upgrade whatever it is that you want? We all have challenges and things that or difficulties. Some people are actively moving through them. Some people have been stuck in them for quite a while. Traumas, places where the energy is stuck. So there's a link in Facebook, biglow.com love project, or brianpiergrossi.com/love project. The link is also in my bio on Instagram. You can check out the 6-month coaching package for creating intimacy and love in your life. And just send me a message that says future clients, and I'll get back in touch with you, and we'll move forward from there. And also I'm doing authenticity sessions. So that's a session to delve into a deep space of presence 101, but whatever challenges or issues are arising for you. And I think the last thing I want to share is that what's so special about this process that makes it pretty unique, I would say, or does make it unique, is that it brings two aspects that normally I don't see go together. And that is the power of now, delving into the essence of now, which creates this field of infinite possibility, infinite potentiality. So it transcends the unconscious limiting beliefs that were previously present. So the first thing we do is we transcend the unconscious limiting beliefs. The second thing we do is we get into the empowered conscious of creativity. So we're opening ourselves to allow the divine intelligence, the universal creative intelligence, to create through us. So we're the tools. Sometimes we say metaphorically, the hands of God, right? So if anything is possible, what do you want to create? If anything is possible, what do you want to create in the realm of relationship? If anything is possible, what do you want to create in the realm of health, physical body, vitality, mind, body, spirit, emotions, financially, your work, your lifestyle, your home, right? If anything is possible, what do you want to create? Because we're here to create. We feel most alive. We feel most vibrant. We feel most inspired, impassioned, connected, on purpose, in love, at peace, free, liberated, when we're one with the fire of creation. When we are one with the fire of creation. So let's just sit for a few moments in silent presence together. I call this sometimes authentic silence. So there's nothing, you don't have to try to meditate. You don't have to try to do it right. You don't have to try to be spiritual or be something you're not. You're just resting into the authenticity, relaxing into this moment as home. Relaxing into this moment as home. Tuning into your breath. Thank you all so much for being here. I encourage you to take the opportunity to reach out for support because you deserve it. You're worth it. We all deserve support. Wish you a fantastic weekend. You can also hear all of these on wherever you get your podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, all those places, and YouTube. See you in the next now.